Hello, everyone. I am back with another part to my Resident Evil Zero series. I haven't played this in a bit, so I'm probably going to suck at it, but I'm hoping this goes well.
Resident Evil 0.
Conference room. I do remember what I was trying to do, though. I left off with that lever, I think, that I needed to put in that socket. Are the faint sounds of footsteps those of survivors? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so how do I play this again? E, I remember all that. Ooh, I'm not looking good at all. No ammo. Neither of them have. Well, this sucks. Okay, where am I? How do I... So that will most likely take me up a floor. Alright. Oh, I do have some space. Nice. Well, I think it was over here. Yeah. Well, seeing as you are more tough and also have more guns that can use more ammo, hop on. Oh wait, change. Yes. Doesn't look like Rebecca can use it. You gotta be kidding. It's really loud. Wow. Bro, I'm gonna die before I even get to do anything. Run. I knew those were the ones that actually tried to kill me. Oh, how did I miss that? Gotta be kidding me. Jeez. I don't want to die. I didn't know that there was a red herb there. How do I use this knife? Why isn't it swinging? There we go. Man, I wish I would have seen that before I used that green herb. It's gonna suck when I die and I have to redo all this, but we shall see what happens. Whoa. What is this? Oh. I feel like this is a boss fight area. This is ginormous. The machine has finished winding the chain. The machine has finished winding the chain. It's saying the same thing for all of them. Oh. The machine for winding the chain. Start the machine? Sure. There's no way for Rebecca to move it. Man. The knight's swords firmly bar access to the door. It's a cage for raising animals. The cage is too heavy to lift. Some kind of big machine here, but you have no idea what it's used for. Don't kill me, please. Oh, they run off. And they can jump. Alright. I think I've got a plan for this next run. I gotta get that red and green herb. I don't start very far behind.
Evil 0.
What is 10 conference room? That must be the one where I was fighting those zombies before I got into that room. Unless it's something else, I have no idea. I actually wanted to grab the ammo, but I wasn't taking that risk. Alright, crows, give me 1 second. There we go. Now we're good. Oh crap. How'd they end up behind me like that? Dang it. The crows are the most powerful enemy in the game. Did I not swing right there? Come on, game. You're wasting my health. Oh my god. Okay, this is getting frustrating. There we go. Hopefully they didn't take out too much of my... This game hates letting me knife. Wait, what just happened? What was that? Oh, they did take out a bunch of my health. Dang, 1 bullet per hit? What is this? Alright, get over here, bozo. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Bro! 15 shots wasn't enough for those guys? I need to kill those crows quicker, clearly.
0.
I'm gonna give this a few more tries, but if I can't figure out how to do all this and make it through it, then I might have to skip this game and move on to Resident Evil 1. Because, like, this game is good, I just suck at it. Not that Resident Evil 1's any easier. I've tried to play it a few times, but this game is just kicking my butt. And it's very difficult to continue playing when I have to redo these over and over again. I've had to redo this part, like, well, I've ran into here like 4 or 5 times now. Nothing has really changed. I mean, I'm learning how to combat these bugs, but this is difficult. As much as I wouldn't like to quit, but I kind of checkmated myself with my low HP, so not really sure. My low HP just makes it really difficult to play through this, so. what? What did... They... Yeah, these guys are something. They're really something. Okay, there's one. Yeah, he's still gonna get that hit off. Go away. Yep. This is how we do this now. Oh my god, he broke it! What are you doing? We're doing a little jig. Come on. Hiya! Yeah. Hiya! I knew it. The dance was the key. Alright, now what do I do? I killed the crows. Actually, what is on the desk? These gears must be part of a big lock. There doesn't seem to be anything special about them. Well, what the heck? So I've already looked through that. I can't do anything really up there. There's still so much of this place to explore. Dang. You gotta be kidding me. Oh no. The lift broke as soon as I used it? What is this? Oh. Oh. I didn't see this. Okay. So, wait, where is this? Oh, hey. Nice, actually. So can I unlock this? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get Billy over here. Alright, so I need to go all the way back around and then out through doors into the main hall. Can't be easy. You know. On to your little grab animation. So I can dodge it. Yeah! I don't even have to do anything now. I'm obviously the higher skilled gamer. I'm actually gonna make her go through that door to see what's out here. That she can take, like, a hit or two. Oh yeah, I'm looking for a second statue. Let me see it really quick. We have more rooms to explore, Billy. Let's do it. Where'd I come from? This one? Yeah. Alright. What's gonna be behind this? Oh, of course, more bugs. Billy! Alright, I'm leaving him behind this time.
Resident Evil 0.
Oh, actually, I guess there is something that I could do before I go in there again. Mmm. I don't know where a facility is, though. Oh. What am I supposed to do here? Yeah, I don't have the health for that or the ammo. Man. Alright, I ultimately decided that I was not going to be playing through the game because, yes, speeds up my progress into the series. I can get to the funner games quicker, and also just that game was really difficult. I just died 4 or 5 times within like 20 minutes, so I don't know if I'll be able to even beat that game later if I play it later without recording either. But from where I left off, I was going to read through the story of the game so that I still understand what happened. So this could take a second. In the YouTube video, I'll mark it as like a timestamp thing so you can just skip to the next one if you don't want to listen to me talk about this. But where I left off, Billy and Rebecca escape the derelict train and find themselves in a large facility, which used to be an Umbrella Pharmaceuticals training school. They discover evidence of biological weapons development led by Dr. James Marcus, the school's director and Umbrella co founder. Birkin and Wesker monitor their movements via CCTV, but the mysterious man from the facility's security room intercepts the feed and accuses Birkin and Wesker of betraying Marcus and contaminating the Arc laboratory and the train. As Billy and Rebecca explore the training school, they uncover disturbing evidence of what happened here, both in the 1970s and recently. Although it was built to oversee the training of gifted teenagers recruited by Umbrella, evidence points towards Marcus deliberately using the children as test subjects in inhuman bioweapons research. This turned them into zombies, with a 2-level basement containing a torture chamber covered in dried blood. Zombies roamed the halls of the school, some of them being those children left alone for 20 years, others belonged to Birkin's investigation team, consisting of USS and technicians sent recently to refurbish the school for reopening. Evidence of a dispute between Marcus and Umbrella's CEO, Dr. Oswell E. Spencer, from Resident Evil 5, is also discovered, pointing to Spencer trying to steal Marcus's research on the progenitor virus and the T virus project. The mysterious man spots Rebecca on the CCTV and sends out Marcus's Eliminator BOWs to kill her. Eliminator BOWs to kill her. So there's a bioweapon that he sent to kill her. One tracks her down and bites her in the torture chamber, and during this confrontation, the floor gives way. However, she is soon rescued by Billy. During their during their navigation, Rebecca finally gives in and demands Billy tell her the truth about what happened to him. He explains that his Marine unit suffered casualties due to faulty intelligence when searching for a guerrilla base in an African jungle. His CO ordered them to fire on villagers, but he refused to take part. He was then scapegoated by the unit, with the court martial finding him guilty to cover up the other scandals. Interesting. Meanwhile, Birkin and Wesker begin their own plan to deal with the mysterious man whom they believe is Marcus brought back to life. Oh, that's that weird, like, vampire looking dude who's controlling those little ooze things. They consider him a significant threat and decide to activate the facility's self destruct device to blow up the training school and the man with it. Billy and Rebecca then proceed to a dilapidated church. I don't know if I even said that right. Let me look that up really quick.
Dilapidated.
Dilapidated. Alright. Of a building or object in a state of disrepair or ruin as a result of age or neglect. Alright. Billy and Rebecca then proceed to a dilapidated church where they take an elevator down into an even more dilapidated laboratory used by Marcus for his T virus research. Here, they find even more evidence of Marcus's cruel research. When Rebecca ventures upstairs, she discovers an auxiliary research room filled with human victims preserved in fluid-filled capsules, with other capsules containing harvested organs. In the nearby operating room, there is a mutilated thing, and the morgue is overfilled, with body bags being casually dumped aside. The shelves are stocked with poisonous chemicals used in Marcus's research, and the operating room is covered in blood from his surgical procedures onto the teenagers. Once again, they encounter the zombified investigation team, with signs pointing to a violent confrontation beyond just leeches, including an infected man trapped in a gas chamber that someone switched on. Downstairs, Billy investigates Marcus's study and discovers a photograph of him in his younger years. Looking exactly like the mysterious man, he theorizes that the man is Marcus's son or grandson. Ready to leave the laboratory on an underground cable car, Billy and Rebecca are attacked by one of Marcus's Eliminator BOWs during the fight. Billy During the fight, Billy falls down a ledge and into an underground stream. Dang. Yeah, this would have been a long game to play through. Heading out on her own, Rebecca makes her way to the Umbrella Chemical Plant, located downhill from the training school. Signs point to it also having been attacked by the mysterious man's leeches recently, and the facility's personnel are strangely absent. Heading down a large train elevator, Rebecca reaches Nest, the site of Birkin's own bioweapons research. There, she runs into none other than Enrico, who has infiltrated Nest through Arclay Laboratories' subway tunnel. He is confused as to why the rest of the team isn't there and decides they should head back to find where they went. Rebecca refuses to go, needing to find Billy. Enrico reminds her that he can't be saved either way, but he gives in and lets her stay to find him while he returns to the lab. Soon after, Rebecca is confronted by the T001, Umbrella USA's Tyrant prototype, which has been released by the mysterious man, but she quickly knocks it out. See what that is. Oh, alright. Need a drink of water. Heading into an adjoining water treatment plant, Rebecca finds Billy being dragged by the currents of the underground stream. As they move through the plant, they discover that the workers have also been turned into zombies, due to the combination of the mysterious man's leeches and Nest's unsafe bio-waste disposal practices. After finding Billy washed onto the decking, Rebecca helps him up. When he regains consciousness, he notices that the decking is covered in skeletons, which leads him to conclude that Marcus had also dumped them in the water. As they continue to explore the treatment plant, they finally come face to face with the mysterious man himself. He reveals to them his true origins. He is the Queen Leech, a mutant test subject created by Marcus in 1988. Marcus was killed by the USS on Spencer's orders, and Birkin and Wesker were sent in to steal his research data. Marcus was then dumped in the water, and the leech entered his body, consuming his brain and gaining his memories. The Queen Leech now sees itself as Marcus resurrected through divine work and seeks to use its powers to bring hell to the world. Huh. Interesting. Wow. The Queen Leech transforms into a giant leech, abandoning its humanoid appearance, and confronts Billy and Rebecca. Of course it does. It can't be a Resident Evil game without a huge boss. They manage to escape up a cargo elevator that takes them back up to the plateau where the training school is located. They face off against the monster, again in a large warehouse used for helicopter cargo transport. Realizing that the creature is sensitive to light, Rebecca manipulates the controls to the warehouse's retractable roof. Billy then fires at the creature with a magnum, causing it to fall down the elevator shaft just as the treatment plant explodes, along with the training school. Rebecca and Billy escape out into the open, looking out from the cliff edge. Rebecca spots the mansion Enrico told her about and now knows where to go. Knowing Billy will have to be detained and sent for execution for murders he didn't commit, Rebecca takes his dog tag and declares him dead. He agrees to faking his death and walks out into the forest alone. Dang, that does sound like a really good ending, though. Wow. A long game to play through, but it sounds like a really good story. Yeah, that was a lot to read. My voice is dying now. But, yeah, that's Resident Evil 0. I gave up, unfortunately. But on to the next one. I'm not going to quit on this series. I can't do that. Dang it. Started in windowed mode. Alright. Oh, let's switch resolution on me. Oh, whoa. Let me try to fit this. This is tough. It switches my resolution, so I did my. Unfortunately, I also was unable to get Resident Evil 1 to work because it does not support 1440p and I cannot modify OBS while I have a game of a smaller resolution running because it will close the game window and then I can't see what I need to change it to, the size of the window in OBS, so I wouldn't be able to record it properly. And that means that I also need to skip to the next game. I feel really horrible about this, but there are still going to be many gameplay videos, and this video is probably going to be the worst of them, considering how much I've just dropped, because Resident Evil 0 is too difficult for me, and not really my taste, and Resident Evil 1 isn't even wanting to work, so that really sucks, but I am going to read the story for it again. I could just watch a recap video, but I'd prefer to read this because it actually gives a detailed description of what happens in the story, so this video probably is just going to mainly be me talking. And if you don't want to hear that, then the next time I upload, it will be gameplay. Probably Resident Evil 2, I believe, is the next in the series. So that will be nice. And a polished game. It's the remake, so it will be very well detailed. I got a new graphics card, so my PC can run it beautifully now, and it should look really good. But onto this story. I'm gonna take a sip of water though. I'm my throat is starting to kill me with how much I've had to read. All right. Um. Okay. The game begins on the night. This is Resident Evil 1, by the way, the HD remaster. So if it sounds different than the original, then that's why. The game begins on the night of Friday, 24th July, 1998. The Special Tactics and Rescue Service, or STARS, a police special forces unit consisting of ex-soldiers and scientists, has been assigned into the Arklay Mountains to investigate a series of cannibalistic homicides conducted by an unidentified group of people. Split into two teams, the Bravo team sent out the previous night has seized radio contact, forcing the Alpha team to investigate their disappearance on top of completing the mission. Alpha team identifies Bravo team's derelict helicopter on the ground and investigates, finding the body of its pilot, Kevin Dooley, but no sign of the others, including its co-pilot, Edward Dewey. Soon into the research, Alpha team's Joseph Frost is attacked by a pack of mutant dogs, Cerberuses, and his body torn apart. His comrades, unable to save him, are soon forced to flee from the dogs as well. In the commotion, pilot Brad Vickers takes off, stranding the remaining 4 members of Alpha Team behind. Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Barry Burton, and their leader captain Albert Wesker, PhD, rush into a large mansion seen from afar. Soon after arriving in the mansion, the 4 stars officers split up to search the building, though it is uncertain which actions are attributed to who. Investigating a gunshot near the dining room, Dr. J. Sullivan of Bravo Team is found dying of a fatal throat injury, having been murdered by a mutant cannibal zombie. Horace Speyer, I hope I pronounced that right, is found on a balcony seemingly dead, but he gets up soon after as another mutant. Richard Eichen is found poisoned from a venomous mutant snake, Yawn, and either dies of the venom or is killed by another mutant after receiving treatment. Chris Redfield himself discovers Bravo Team's medic, Rebecca Chambers, while exploring the mansion, but she is limited mostly to the medical storerooms to offer treatment for injuries. Meanwhile, Jill Valentine, works with that's Burton, so Barry Burton, in investigating the mansion and begins to suspect that something is wrong about him due to his movements. As time passes in the investigation, the officers become aware that the mansion is part of a base operated by Umbrella Pharmaceuticals and Umbrella USA for viral research, with the escaped mutants being the result of an escaped mutagenic virus that induced a murderous insanity due to brain damage and radical hormonal changes. In further search of the mansion, they learn of the Trevor family, George, Jessica, and Lisa, who were abducted by Umbrella Pharmaceuticals in the 1960s for use in the research of the progenitor virus by one of Umbrella's founders, Dr. Oswell E. Spencer, Earl Spencer, for whom the mansion was built. Lisa is still alive, having been kept as a human test subject for years. Though she has been driven mad and horrifically mutated, with the mansion's guards dead or mutated, she is free to roam and kill as she pleases. I had to take a second. In a nearby building used as a dormitory for laboratory workers, it is discovered to be wrecked by a giant plant, Plant 42. A mutant plant research specimen, it ran amok during the accident and attacked the staff to drain them of blood for sustenance, using its IVs. Its growth is attributed to drinking from the basement below, which houses a massive shark tank. For research on fish-based mutants in the courtyard's underground area, Bravo Team Captain Enrico Marini is discovered injured. He believes there is a traitor with stars responsible for their casualties, but is assassinated by a third party who quickly escapes. Enrico, he was in Resident Evil 0. Believes there is a traitor with stars responsible for their casualties, but is assassinated by a third party who quickly escapes. I think we know who that traitor is, if you are educated. Moving into the laboratory, the investigation comes to a close. The nature of the virus research is finally understood to have been part of illegal bioweapons research on behalf of the United States military in disregard of the Bioweapons Convention. The latest virus, Epsilon, leaked out during an accident, leading to the staff being infected and unable to maintain the facility, which allowed the bioweapons to escape. Captain Wesker, a former U.S. Army researcher, is discovered not only to be a former member of Umbrella USA's lab team, but also continued to work as a spy for the company throughout. Under orders from Umbrella, Captain Wesker brought stars into the mansion to both prevent the alternative of state troopers being involved as well as to prove the mutants' effectiveness in killing armed professionals. Dang, now that is crazy. Finally, he has orders to destroy the laboratory. To dis- wait. To destroy the laboratory, to destroy any incriminating materials, and recover embryonic clone samples of the BOWs. Burton is revealed to have been forced to assist in the destruction of material under threat of his family's murder. Okay. Captain Wesker is cornered on level B4 of the lab and not only confesses to the actions but also adds that he plans to betray Umbrella upon completion of the mission, destroying the lab and instead handing over the embryonic clones to a rival company. Umbrella USA's latest bioweapons creation, the T-002 Tyrant, is awoken from its slumber with orders to kill the other STARS members. However, he turns on Captain Wesker instead and impales him with his claws before going after the others. The laboratory's self-destruct system is activated, and the four remaining STARS members, Burton, Chambers, Redfield, and Valentine, rush to the helipad to alert Vickers to their need for rescue. My voice is starting to give out, to be honest. The T-002 confronts them on the helipad as the helicopter arrives, but is destroyed by a direct hit from a rocket. The STARS members fly away over the mountains as the Spencer mansion explodes. That was a lot, and my voice is really starting to give out. But those two games essentially seem to happen right after each other, if not at the same time. I think it's just right after each other. Because Rebecca did see the mansion, and then she probably ended up going there, and then that's how they discovered her to be there as a medic. But yeah, Wesker is a traitor. He wanted to betray Umbrella and steal their samples, but then got impaled by the monster and died. So, yeah. And then they all escaped through a helicopter. Pretty interesting stuff. And I didn't know that Oswell E. Spencer was really mentioned earlier in the games. I thought he was just part of RE5. But yeah, that is Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1. Interesting games. But now the next video is going to be Resident Evil 2, and I'm for sure going to play through that whole game. I've already beaten it once on the Leon storyline, so I might play through that and then the Claire storyline. It shouldn't take me as long as like these videos. I mean, it'll probably take me longer, but I'll be able to play through them more directly instead of like inching them into parts. I can just play through it as a whole. So that should be a lot better. Maybe like a few parts. I wouldn't guess more than like 5 or 6. It is a pretty long game, but since I've already beaten it, it shouldn't take me too long. But that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna rest my voice up now because it's dying. And it is disappointing that I had to skip these two games, but the rest of the series should be a lot better than this. For sure. I can definitely record gameplay of those videos. Or gameplay of those games a lot better than these two. And the gameplay of it, the controlling style is a lot better in those, so it should be a lot better. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you have a great day or night, and peace out. Keep your head up. Take it easy. I don't even know. See you guys later. And Resident Evil 2 will be the next game in the series. Peace out.